Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Game number 3 of this new season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Nats are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Paulo Espino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And now here is Keith Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
Hernandez.
From the stretch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So 1 out, nobody aboard, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
So now to the plate, Joe Torre, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Al Leiter is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second.
Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Josh Harrison is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. Harrison, the former Detroit Tiger, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital with no score. Now to bat, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Robinson.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early one-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith fouled off. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on.
Nope,
and he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-1 home. And another foul ball. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And he fouls this one off. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
That's popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Through into center field, base hit, long throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Al Leiter. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Mets out in front, 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
3 balls, okay.
Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Soto on at first, nobody out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
We got a full count.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The second baseman.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Victor.
Stepping up is Victor Robles, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. Over to Hernandez for the inning-ending double play. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Brandon Nimmo is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The center fielder, number 10, Brandon Nimmo.
Now it'll be Brandon Nimmo. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swing and a misses. He's underneath that one for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this will be fouled away. Now a swinging bunt, but it gets fouled. Try again, 1-2. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Joe Torre. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Up next to the bat, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Two and two.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here now the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate is Jeff McNeil. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The pitcher, number 22.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Joe Ross is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 41, Joe Ross.
At the plate now is Al Leiter. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
I got to count 2 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead this one 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Joe Ross.
Joe Ross.
And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
I got a ball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 7.
Here now is Trey Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. 0-1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit to first. Hernandez grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
So now to the plate, Josh Harrison looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. And the pitch. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit on the ground is short. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Now into the box, Joe Torre. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. First offering.
Ball 1.
Guerrero, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So stepping in is Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Robinson Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0 home. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So next to bat will be Michael Conforto. Singled homer run in his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. At the plate now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Counted 3-1.
Jeff McNeil would be next. The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Nationals, the catcher, Gary Carter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Carter is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
3-0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Three-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's Starlin Castro, struck out in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, up there.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Center fielder, number 16. Victor.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Hernandez has a play. 2 down.
Up next for Washington, the pitcher, Joe Ross.
Jan Gomes will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Gomes.
Now the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
That's
2-1. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ryan Harper is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Ron Harper.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Robles is back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher, Al Leiter.
Next up is Al Leiter, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Fouled off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he swings and grounds it toward the hole to Hernandez, and it's a double play.
The batter, the right fielder, Vladimir.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Vladimir Guerrero. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 to Vlad. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Nationals go quietly. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
17, Keith Hernandez.
He's set, and the pitch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready now is Brandon Nimmo. He grounded out last time up. First delivery to him. He lays off for ball one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Standing in now, Joe Torre, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nimmo, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Robinson Cano, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 0 count. Here it is. Two out with the man at first. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Soto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Next, it'll be Ryan Zimmerman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First
Now
pitch
batting,
single, and
catcher,
maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Gary Carter, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Hernandez gathers it in. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 44, Daniel.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 1 for 2.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no
The
strike.
Nationals came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Next to hit, Dominic Smith struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The pitch.
Ball one. 1-1.
This is in the air to right. Drifting over is Guerrero, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Robles finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Starlin Castro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey! Inside ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor
Robles digging in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The pitcher, number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Number 88 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 88.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's down.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and in the bat is Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's high.
A runner on first with 2 away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
To first. Hernandez has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the pitcher, Al Leiter.
So now into the box is Al Leiter. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two out, nobody on. Two and oh.
That's just out.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
Count 2-1.
The pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Josh Harrison stands in. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And now pitch on the way.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
Inside, ball 1.
And it's fouled away. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Ryan Zimmerman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
5-0 the final score today. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Al Leiter earns his first win of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Paulo Espino couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.